fight. Eddie Hearn said Jaron Ennis might go at 147. Might leave 147 if T.O. not next. So they never planned on him fighting that mandatory guy, which is fucked up for Eddie Hearn, excuse my language, because you promote that guy. I don't understand why can't Boots fight the mandatory guy June or July and come back and fight T.O. October, November? Like, why are these fighters, in my opinion, scared of activity? That's my question. Why are these fighters scared of activity? Can anybody answer that question for me? Why do these dudes think they should once or twice a year is best for them? It's not. You see it in their performances. This is why these dudes don't look sharp. This is why these dudes look slow. This is why these dudes don't get no better. This is why the fighters of yesterday is better. Ain't that wild? That's crazy to me. But maybe I'm living in the twilight zone, my nigga. He said Jaron Ennis versus T.O. can land in August if Boots stay at 47, says Eddie Hearn. I don't understand. Why don't you get activity going? You fought in April, you didn't take a lot of damage. Come back in June, July, then come back in the fall and fight T.O. I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure Turkey would love to have him on one of those cards he got coming up. Get on Shakur card. But you know what? Everybody think they bigger than what they are. You're not bigger than the program. The squeeze on that Berlanga card would have been nothing. Okay, if you had been the co-feature or the undercard, you still would have been getting paid. Nobody looking at the bigger picture, bro. I don't think these niggas like fighting, bro. I don't think there's a love. I don't think there, other than Terrence Crawford and maybe Usyk, I don't think there's a love for the sport of boxing no more. I don't think a lot of these fighters love the sport. I really don't. I don't think that you see the commitment to the sport, bro. I really don't. I really don't think these dudes love the sport. Because it's something I love to do. I love to do it. These dudes fight once every blue moon. Hearn says it's up to Ennis to stay at 47 and face T.O. or move on. Says we've been talking to his ecstasy about Boots against Teofimo. Originally, it was more October. It could be around August time now. We like the fight, Hearn said, for Boots. After Karen Turker's fight, he was really considering moving to 54, which at the end of the day, that kind of fuels some of you guys' rumors about Jaron Boots Ennis, being weight drained. But my thing is, when he fought Karen Turkichan, after that fight, if you were considering really going to 54, why not just have fought Virgil Ortiz? Why not just have fought the Virgil Ortiz? But hey, whatever. The Stay unification came around. That's what we wanted more than anything. Unified 147. Now it's like, do I stay at 47 or I go to 54? Can you give me another belt right now? Norman's on the missing list and Barrio is fighting Pacquiao. So no is the answer. Okay, so what we got at 54, then then out the blue, the Teofimo fight comes around. It may not be a massive motivator to Ennis, but it's a big fight. So my answer to Jaron, stay at 47. I think there's a very good chance he'll fight Teofimo Lopez next. My thing is this. Y'all talking about Norman went missing. Norman is fighting Jinsaki in June. So they said talk to him after the Jinsaki fight, which is cool. Why don't you motherfuckers go fight the mandatory, then turn around and see what Norman talking about, then fight T.O.? I just don't understand they thoughts. I don't understand their train of thought. And maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I don't know. Y'all can just go ahead and get on one of them cars and just, like I said, I don't get it, bro. Okay, what's waiting? Okay, wait for Norman to be done. But my thing is this. If you can't get Barrios, then what's the point of getting Norman? If you can't really go for undisputed. So I get that. I get it from that standpoint of view. We ain't gonna never get Barrios, and Barrios gonna fight Pacquiao and be out a year, and then probably the winner gonna fight Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Then I get it. I get it. I get it. I really do. So I get it from that standpoint of view. But you go to 54, then what's up there? You gonna fight Mazaliev? Is the only champion that ain't got nobody to dance with. So y'all gonna go up there and fight Mazaliev? That's my question. Y'all gonna go fight Mazaliev? Fondora is dropping belts. You're gonna fight what's the brother name? Vito Melanecki? Not Melanecki. What's the other dude name? Xander Zayas, if he win. Who else we got up there? Mazaliev, they're gonna try to position yourself to get the vacant Crawford belt. That probably gonna be versus Virgil Ortiz, but Virgil Ortiz ain't high. Ennis tells is the mandatory, is the interim champion. So if Crawford go away, Ennis Tellis is gonna be the champion. 24-year-olds out of Cuba. I don't know much about him. 10-0, 0 draws, 0 losses, 10 wins, 7 knockouts. He beat J-Rock, and now, nigga, you get a title? They didn't even knock J-Rock out. He beat Sergio Garcia, so whatever. I mean, if that's how they rocking, that's how they rocking. I don't give a hell no more. So, because Virgil Ortiz ain't nowhere on this, is he an interim? Oh, he's an interim champion. That's why. He's a WC interim champion. So, I don't know. So, really, it look like either you're going to fight Yonenis Tellis dude or Mazaliev. That's look like that's on the table for the brother. So, that might be on the table for him. So, I mean, like I said, you go up to 154 pounds, it's going to be the same weighting game. It's going to be the exact same weighting game. That's the $1 million question. You still going to wait. You still going to be waiting around. That's the wild thing about it. You still, who you going to fight? Maybe it's to the point where I'll just be more physically healthy. That might be what it is. I might be more physically healthy. So if that's the case, I get it. I get it. So, but honestly, if you can't get all the belts, why even waste your time, overpaying Norman if it ain't gonna be and taking pay cuts or overpaying Norman if you ain't gonna be undisputed anyway. So, I get that aspect of it. I definitely do. So, but nonetheless, they got a decision to make. Is he really hurt to make 154? That's the question. Is he really hurt to make the weight? If he really hurting to make the weight, then move up there. Don't get caught slipping. That'll be my thing. Don't get caught slipping. Because people ain't gonna try to hear it. Yep, don't get caught slipping. Now, what they don't believe that Teofimo Lopez really is serious about fighting him. They don't believe it. But they think some people think he gonna pull a Floyd Schofield Jr. So yeah, some people think he gonna pull a dipset. He ain't getting to show up. But how thirsty he is for $1, I think he'll show up and he'll have a chance. Yeah, he'll have a chance. He'll have a chance. But short of that, they trying to finesse, but still, if you're gonna try to be undisputed at 54, guess what? Still got to go through the PBC, my ninja. Still got to go through the PBC. So, that's the crazy part about it. But, it is what it is, man. So either he gonna fight T.O. or move up. So I don't blame him for not going through the bill. I'm about to overpay. If I know I can't get over undisputed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to overpay, but that's just me. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.